Hello, welcome back. As of today, Halloween has ended. I'm recording the second episode. I still don't know what kind of thumbnail I'm supposed to create for this, but as I promised, I'm gonna use a different skin. So this is Darth Sion, which is interesting that they put such a skin into the game, because it's not like it's really relevant to when the game was released. It's not relevant to the story of the game. It's not dealing with similar issues as KOTOR 2, but Sion is in the game. He looks way more buff than the original design, right? He kind of looks like Hulk, considering he's a little bit green too. But is it a nice take with modern graphics? Is it a nice take on Sion? Well, I guess, sure. Only the skirt he's got is not something Sion actually wore in Knights of the Old Republic 2. Also, we're not having any voice change, I don't think, but let's go do the story. So, what I've got? Everything, I think. I've got a bunch of crystals. And I don't know which one I should be using. It's not that it's gonna matter at a normal difficulty, really. Yeah, also, of course, like I said, menus are loading for a long time, because it's a horrible console port. But, well, and also the menus are what would be the term, designed to fit console control scheme. Nothing. Extra damage, cost less. Corrupt opponents with damaging aura. Let's use this, because that sounds interesting. Very well then. See, these are the loading times in the fucking menus. Alright then. Let's go Darth Sion, which is completely inappropriate for the game. We could destroy robots, because of course we could. Ah, shit, well, that's not what I wanted to do, but fuck you. We're going. So, when we're destroying objects, there are white orbs or like wisps flying towards us. That's experience that you can see as a white bar in between my health and mana. But we're not gonna be considering, or what's the term really, bothering ourselves with, yes, I'm gonna stick with that. So yeah, you can blast through doors by using force push. And again, digital molecular matter, when we now bend metal instead of shattering or splintering wood. The tech that I was interested in, or hyped out about. Right, so anyway, Halloween is over, and what happened during Halloween? Oh, Dark Force Datacron. Holocron. Unlimited power. Kill everyone. There you go. I don't know how long it lasts, there is no timer anywhere. I could just blast things apart, and I'm gonna. Right, so Halloween has ended, but during Halloween, some dude shot 4 other dudes. Guess where that happened? Pro tip, it started with U and ends with SA. Right. Also, we can... There's the lightning bolt we didn't have as Vader. Very nice. Oh, I can also grab grenades, if only I would remember about them. Why were they, the stormtroopers, lifted off or up from below, wherever that was? Right. Anyway, fuck the political commentary of guns and gun control in USA. Right, I should be able to grab a TIE fighter. Hold on. Is this an Imperial base? Or did they attack a base that belonged to Master Kota, General Kota? quota possibly. Right, now we also have dash, so we're faster than Vader again. More useful at least, or more playable. I don't remember much combos. Oh, there we go. There's one like that. You can do things with people. You can blast them with electricity, and now they're electric bombs. Like EMPs, only not quite as much. Or not quite that way. Anyway. I think a big pity is the lack of dismemberment. Is the PG-13 in this game? Anyway.
Readouts are showing the hangar bulkhead has been sealed. You'll need to find a way through that door.
It's fine, I'll unseal it. And just move the lock over. Oh, well. That's a joke. That's a surprise. Also, yeah, Scion here looks more... what would be the term? Altered? Has some bioengineering in him. Can still do this. There's lightning wave available after dash. Yeah, I'll figure out the combos eventually. Not that I need to anyway, so because you know it's normal difficulty, so don't mind yourself. Oh shit! Run away. It's hard to actually deliberately move the grenades because they're very light and it's.
Eclipse to Star Killer. I've sliced into the facility's communications
Shit.
grid. Imperial reports indicate General Kota has already taken over the command bridge, several floors above you. I'll do my best to guide you to him.
Thank you, Juno Eclipse. This is hot girl. Yeah, which way do we go? Not this way. There's some secret behind these doors, but we already have all the secrets, or at least I do. But I'm gonna break it anyway. And we're gonna break this one. There you go. You really don't have to charge the push that much, actually. Why was this floating? I don't know. I just grabbed it because fuck you. There. Combo. Jeez, what was I saying? Oh right, behind one of these there was a secret somewhere. Don't worry about that, it's already picked. You can just slam those doors with a push one after the other like this. It's fine.
The Imperials have
Whatever you want.
mobilized a TIE fighter squadron in your sector.
You can grab those. You can grab those TIE fighters. And those static ones in the hangar. Or can you? Can you just... Or is it only that you can push things into them? Or push them with force? Or just put an object in the way and they'll just crash against it like this. Yeah, perfect. Very well. Where are we going? This way. Super combo. Didn't hit a single thing. But yeah, it counts, surely. So yeah, the thing I wanted to mention, I started to talk about in the previous episode, is Vader finds a young boy. A young person, whatever. He is a boy, but there are boys. You know, not all boys are equal age, so the boy he found was young. Deal with it. At least I've got an excuse why I'm saying that instead of, you know, other grammatical things. Also, you can just bend this if you grab it, but it's awkward, so I don't care. Also, we have to play the game. Or at least I do, so I'm not gonna spend much time on this. I think the TIE Fighter can hit you here if you time your travel poorly. Unfortunately, I didn't time my travel poorly, so I'm not dealing with these problems. Correct. Heavy beating at least. Up you go. Right, we're playing with the black lightsaber, of course, which is the best color. Of course, the most unique. There's only one version of black lightsaber.
Schematics show a lift nearby that can take you to the upper levels.
That's probably one or the other, in either corner or the end of the corridor. Yeah, that went poorly because... Level up! Spend your points. I already spent all my points on everything. Well, through you go. Yeah. Picking up objects and throwing them into other movable... Oh shit. movable objects. Kind of. Apparently not. Wow. That went well. As opposed to when I tried to push that one chest against the other chest and destroy Stormtrooper. Of course it went poorly. Right. So Vader finds the young boy. And then we move in time to see his adulthood, essentially. And the issue is, where did they get the idea how should young Star Killer look like? Did the directors of the game get an equally creepy scrapbook of pictures throughout the life of Galen, which is the name of the actor that lends his likeness to the video game, the main character, that is. Do they have a scrapbook of his pictures like what's his name, David Cage does, or did have, for what's her name, Ellen Page, when they did Beyond Two Souls? Because he actually did get a scrapbook of her pictures, and they modeled her according to her age throughout the game, and that's creepy. Did they actually just ask for one picture, or like a few that would allow them to model Galen's childhood version of himself? If they just asked for that outright, right, that definitely wouldn't be creepy. But if they did what David Cage does, like for instance a bad game, or just get a scrapbook of pictures of someone without their consent or knowledge, that would be wrong. And also scrapbook instead of just a few pictures that would let them model you, like the bare minimum, just exactly specifically not to be creepy. No, they didn't. Like, they did this, either they did the reasonable thing of not being creepy, or they just used technology. Like, you know, there are for instance, there are applications for your phones that can just render you in real time how would you look like in your 60s, how would you look like when you're old. But yeah, it's also available the other way around. They can have an algorithm to computer generate your image. How would you look, how you have looked like, or did look like, I'm not sure, look like before, in your youth. Oh, it just opens, alright. There are only some doors that you have to destroy, not bend. Other just open for you.
You're nearing General Kota.
Oh, that's not good, that means the episode is gonna end. Right, I did say that at the time of recording of this episode I did not yet figure out what kind of... I didn't yet design the thumbnail for this series. I'll figure it out eventually, possibly. There we go. There's an attack I remember there was. I'm stuck. Alright, anything funny happening on the screen? I don't think so. Comedy? What's that? I've got thoughts to say. There's more holocrons here. Damage increased, as if I need any of this. I could have needed that, I could have used that at least in higher difficulties. That I actually have a playthrough started, but I decided to stop because I actually found a new game to play instead of just grinding one thing over and over again. Oh, what's this? There should be like there it is. A heavy or some shit. But fortunately I've got a gong droid. Oh, I don't have a gong droid anymore. And they're susceptible to being tipped over. And this dude can block lightsabers because, well, technically they were ready for Vader to come over. So maybe they would be able to defend themselves against that. but against Vader would like a stun baton work well enough? I don't know. I'd actually doubt it. I do suspect at least. Maybe not know. Right. So there's that. The other thing is that the idea behind this game is that they wanted you to play a Sith from the get-go. Because that's a novel concept. Agreeable. At least I agree with that. I like to do the Force Blast from the air because it's safer and also looks cooler. There's a very annoying auto lock to your enemies and also auto movement that really keeps you locked in when you're moving about. Funny how everything in the Empire is either triangular or have a spherical thing that looks like a TIE fighter cockpit. There we go. You go away. There should be a holocron here, but how do I disable? There it is. That's how I disable the force field. Good. Slam yourself in the face with a massive object. That's safe and reasonable. No. Ah, shit. That does something, and I can't get that combo to work to any degree that would show it off. No, still not. There we go. That worked. Eventually. Right then. What was I saying? Shit. See, it's fine. I won't get blown out. Everything else will. Or at least something in the vicinity. That looks like concept art and not like camera view from a specific place. Silly. That's kind of silly. They couldn't have programmed a camera view, an actual camera view. There again, just like in the movie. What is it? I think Revenge of the Sith, when Obi-Wan hides in a like a storage compartment on a Nubian ship when he's running away, when everything is done now. When he's running away, he uses force to close the door, and you could see here that health drain aura. That's very useful. That's very enjoyable. Come on now. I'm pretty sure it's through here. No, oh well, I'm wrong. Fuck me in the asshole now. Through that door, possibly. The one that just opens. Fuck me in the asshole again. It's not through that door. Which door would it be then? This way? A corridor? You could have used the minimap, but I guess I was just immersed in the game, so I wasn't looking at HUD elements. What a good game. It gets me so immersed that I don't see HUD elements, and I just intuitively know where to go. I mean, minimaps are a useful tool, definitely, but to say it would be like necessary or unplayable otherwise if you didn't have minimap, that would be a bad design. Good thing the game is like the layout of the level is pretty much just a hallway, so you really can't get lost. Anyway, what was I talking about? Surely something important. Yeah, the animation, how Starkiller is opening the door with force instead of it's just automated like all other doors. If he feels like opening them with the force, he may. You might try pushing it if it makes you feel better. I'll try to find that clip from Modern Warfare, Call of Duty 4 that is. There we go. Yeah, really another hallmark of console gaming when they lock you into animations instead of letting you dynamically just move around when attacking. You attack on a distance, like this attack moves you this much and you can't move any other way around during doing it. Jeez, wow. So easy to aim, right? If I was to target this, then I wouldn't be able to pick up any other object. Yeah, also the distance is wrong, so I'm not able to attack him properly. Another perk of this being a console game. Other thing, yeah, if you touch it, you just get knocked away. Fuck you. Yeah, also controlling controlling these objects is actually somewhat hard, because mouse is easy to move around, and moving things with a mouse is smooth, while moving things with the keyboard is very, like, step-ish. There are steps to movement. I don't know how to put it in words. And I don't know how to put it in words. It's just different. It's not smooth. It's not as smooth as doing things with a mouse. So yeah, there you go. Can those catwalks just break off and leave you stranded? Oh, looks like I'm gonna find out soon enough. And the answer might be yes. Right. What's going on with you? Subscribe! Happy that you got to the end of this video. Yeah, block it. And now I'm gonna hit you like this. That will fuck you up. Combos determine how much experience you get, so the more combo you do, the better. The more, like, fancy combo you do, the more experience you get. So of course you get to do more combos on harder enemies later in the game when you've got greater arsenal of movement. Fuck. Also, you can hardly stop yourself from attacking. Can you cancel animations? Possibly. Looks like. But I don't want to block, because that's non-dynamic. I don't feel equally powerful when I have to block and defend myself. Best defense is a strong offense after all. How did that cover work out for you, soldier? Right. There's some other thing I wanted to mention, I think. Only what? Considering the time of the episode is running out. You better figure it out fast. You can lift up the entire wing of the TIE fighter. Can you lift yourself up on it? No. No flying for you, son. There should be a Datacron over at one of those wings if you're playing a new game, but I already have it, so of course there isn't one. But I remember these things. Having a good memory is fun. I don't know if you know about that. That was cool. I didn't slam people like this with charged force push yet. Right. So yeah, I think that's the thing that I wanted to mention. Are we going up or down now? We're supposed to go up, I think. Up, please. No, it's a dead end, is it? No, it's not. Doesn't look like it. Yeah, so Starkiller is very strong in force, very powerful. And considering what we're gonna see when it comes to how powerful he is, it's and really when you see how I deal with the combat, it's really weird how much of saber combat is there in the game. What I'm trying to say is that when you're so powerful, as powerful with the Force as Starkiller is, you don't really use lightsabers, because why would you? Look, you make people die just by standing next to them. That's possible, because holocrons have forbidden knowledge that might work like this. Also evident by forces like like Death Field in Knights of the Old Republic 1 or 2. There are forces like that available. Can I break this, or at least aim the death laser somewhere? Yeah, I can. Only it's hard, so I'm gonna give up. Right, Death Field is a thing, so you can do that.
I'm reading another laser gate activated between you and the command bridge. Locate and destroy its generator.
What are we doing here? There's this dude still to kill. Alright then. Not only lightning explosion, but also regular explosion. Only delayed, well. That's a lame attack. Right. So Galen, well, not Galen. Starkiller is very powerful with the Force. He shouldn't be using his lightsaber much considering how strong he is and how he can just kill people by pushing them away really hard and radially. So what's going on here? Oh, maybe you should have blocked. Nah, that's gay. There we go. That's good enough. Ooh, get incinerated, mate. Ah, shit. Don't get incinerated yourself, though. This again? Slamming yourself in the face again? Reasonable, reasonable. One of these should have holocron again. But also I picked it up, so that doesn't matter. Right, through here anyway, I think that's why we disabled the laser gate or something? No? I'll figure it out. Where do I go? Or will I? Alright, just give up. Let me just readjust myself. My ass. Probably this way, because the hallway is longer. I'm not sure. We're here. We should be. Or is it just like a monster closet that guards the holocron that would have been here if I... Have I not picked it up yet? Yeah, that looks like progression. Considering there are enemies here. There we go. You're still alive, huh? Not for long, pal. I know where that line is from. It's octanes. Not that you get the reference. Double dash. Oh, more holocrons. Forbidden Sith knowledge. Just laying around the fucking space ship. Or space station. That's the term. There we go. We didn't need to do that anymore. How can we kill you? Like this? Worth a try, I guess. Right, so this has health actually. And not anymore. Right. Lightsaber, right. He's very strong in the Force, and so he wouldn't bother with a lightsaber, just like Palpatine doesn't. Just like in Sith Inquisitor doesn't. In Star Wars The Old Republic, you have one or two lightsaber attacks as a Sith sorcerer. Because you start as an Inquisitor, and the Inquisitor can branch out into an assassin that actually does lightsaber strikes.
I'm ready.
Thank you, Juno, sweetheart. Right. Will I be able to finish that fight quickly? Maybe, maybe not. Oh look, it's pretty. No, it's not. It actually looks horrible. Not only that horrible low quality glare, but also the sky map. Skybox in the distance.
A boy? Months of attacking Imperial targets and Vader sends a boy to fight me?
Boy. Yeah, also loading. Right then, and camera angle is console action, which is shit. Oh, there it is. Some attacks that make him invulnerable, and we can't do anything because gimmicks. Do I do something to him? Don't remember. I remember where the holocrons were, but not how to fight the bosses. And once you get stun locked or hit once, shit. Now you're gonna hear me hammering the fucking buttons like there is no tomorrow. Once you get staggered once, there is no coming back from that. Oh yeah, we're having this weird shit. Why is he just stopped? Attack the enemy?
Didn't Vader teach you anything?
Who taught you a thing? There we go. Just use cheap shots.
You have
Wow.
so much to learn about the Force.
Right. And about the environment, how it completely stops me in my tracks. Oh, yep. we're doing this, whatever that is. Yep, got damaged by touching him. Again. I'm running out of force powers, like force mana. Right, that's smart. There we go. There is one combo that works for everyone. There's a weakness that everyone has.
You're stronger than I thought, but I can't let you live, boy. I'll be sure to send your ashes back to Vader.
That'll be the whole fight, I think. So, considering I did do it pretty quickly, and also we're keeping around one half hour. Oh, right, there's a stage 2 where we are falling down to the planet, and he now is just immune to that lightning strike. And now you have to figure out some gimmick to make him, like, get damaged. Right, now it's radial and not just a ground pound. And now he's just standing still in the middle of the arena. You know, this console controls, console camera, and the whole boss battles are not that good. They're a massive pain in the ass on a higher difficulty levels. Shit. No, fuck you. Right, he's doing this shit again. I don't know what to do against it. Just push objects? Use block? I don't know. Fuck if I know. And then, here we've discovered his weakness. Just slam him with lightning until you run out of fucking mana and then he dies. Amazing boss battle, isn't it? Ouch. And he just slips off, and there we have it. Quick time event to finish him off. Did I win? No, I failed. I'll win now, I think. Maybe. And if you fail, you just do it all over again. It's fine. I guess, but at least the quick time events are set. That was a great framing. Where you just see cracked glass.
Vader thinks he's turned you, but I can sense your future. And Vader won't always be your master. I sense only me.
This is quite a specific fucking what is it? Fortune telling? What's the term? Vision, let's go with vision. It's quite a specific vision. Also, we're falling down to a planet. He did, and you'll see. No one's ever really gone. Collect all the holocrons, see? Force points. Did I get over or did I get too little? 200,000, I got 748,000. I guess I did good.
Master Kota is dead.
Yes.
His lightsaber.
Smell it, lick it, yeah, it's his.
Aston Parathis is far more powerful than you. I do not expect you to survive, but if you destroy him, you'll be one step closer to your destiny.
The Emperor.
Yes, only together can we defeat him.
I will not fail you, my master.
This is also kind of strange because Palpatine is a very powerful guy. With all the training he's got, I guess, or secrets he knows.
Amazing. It looks just like the Jedi Temple on Coruscant.
Proxy, are you picking up any communications?
Too many to decipher. I can hear thousands of droids all calling out to each other. This is where all droids go to die.
Set us down as
Right.
close to that thing as you can.
I'll do my best. There are not many clearings. You'll need to approach the temple on foot.
Palpatine is powerful, and Vader is pretty much Anakin, right? He was born out of the Force without a father, so he's a fucking
I'm
chosen one.
returning to low orbit. Scanners show you'll need to make it through that large hyperdrive core in front of you. Once on the other side, you should be able to reach the junk temple. Good luck.
Right. So again, canonically we actually change clothes also, although we changed them for some dirty rags. And I'm gonna be changing costumes either way, to show off more. Right. Fuck. Right, exposition time. Way too long as always. Oh man. Yeah, so at the very beginning of the game, Vader discovers the Jedi's son, who's very powerful in the Force, sort of like Mary Sue, that is Daisy Ridley's Rey. But he's not, because we actually know or understand that Vader trained him instead of just having an unadulterated talent and power that he just uses throughout the game. We understand that Vader trained him in secret, and also he was powerful in the Force. Right. So there's that. So that's why he isn't Mary Sue, if you were wondering. Also, why would we play some weakling bitch? That's just not interesting gameplay at all. That looks like big C3PO parts. They're also almost as big as in Jedi Academy when you find droid trash lying around on Tatooine in the Tusken Raiders caverns, if you remember from my playthrough. Right. I guess that will be it. Just subscribe. Just fucking subscribe. And keep me in mind to keep coming back. Or just hit the bell icon to get notified instead of needing to have memory. Right then. See you next time where we explore more skins and possibly talk more about the game. Possibly.